Hello everybody, and welcome to our free online class on basic bodies. We'll take you through how to draft basic half-scale basic bodies, full-scale basic bodies, your bust dart, how to get your shoulder dart, how to draft them, sleeves, different kinds of sleeves, how to draft them, and how to cut and sew as well. So today we'll be starting on how to draft our basic bodies half scale. And to do that, we need a pattern paper here, which I have mine here. We need our rulers, both straight and curved rulers. We need our tape rule. You need your pencil. You need your measurements. You need a marker. Actually, I'm using this marker to make the drawings and the sketches I'll be doing bold enough for us to see. The measurements we are working with is here. I have my shoulder. Let me bring it a little bit close to the camera. I have my shoulder length as 15 inches. My bust as 36 inches. My waist as 29. My bust point as 10, my nipple to nipple as 7.5, and my half length as 16.5 inches or 16.5 inches. Now, to start, you're also going to need your eraser. You need your scissors to cut out your pattern. You also need your paper tape to hold down the pattern paper. So now, I always like to, when I want to draft on my pattern paper, I always like to make a margin on my pattern paper. Although this one I've already done it, I made a margin of ½ inch on both sides, here, and I drew it across and down. Now the next thing for me to get is my half length measurement. That's where the bodice is going to stop. And starting, my half length is 16.5 or 16.5 inches. You can measure that from your tape rule. There's a link I'll be dropping, or I'll drop on how to take your full length body measurement, your full measurement, and how to read your tape rule. So I'll mark 16.5 inches like so, starting from the ½ inch margin that I marked at the edge of the paper. I have 16.5 inches here. I'll take it across like so, and I'll connect them using my straight ruler. So, after this, now that I've gotten my where my half length is going to reach, the next thing for me to get is to derive my box, the width of my bodice block, the width, since I've gotten the length. Now, I'm going to work with the fullest part of my measurement, which is 36 inches. 36 inches, I'll divide it by 2. That will give me 18 inches. And I will add 1 inch to it to give me 19 inches. And 1 inch I'm adding is an ease for me to have an ease or space on the paper. And also when I want to add ease to the pattern block, there's supposed to be ease there on the measurements. So now, 18 plus 1, that will give us 19 inches. I'll take it in like this, and I'll mark my 19 inches here. It stops here. I'll come up, I'll mark it here. I'll come up, I'll mark it here so, and I'll connect with my ruler. Now, I've gotten my width out. The next thing for me to get now is to get out my front and back block out of this block width that I have here. Now, again, I'll be dividing the 19 inches I have here, I'll be dividing it by 2. And that will give me 9.5 inches or 9.5. Or you can do your tape rule. You can fold your tape rule into 2, like so, and you mark. You get it to give you half of 19. And you can do your calculation straight up, just like that, and you get it as well. So I'll connect with using my long ruler. So now, having separated the block into 2, I'll take this side as my center front, that is CF, and I'll take this side as my center back, which is called CB. Now, the next thing for me to get out of here now is my chest line. And how do I get my chest line? I always use my bust. I also use my bust measurement to do that. And the bust measurement I have here is 36 inches. There's a method I use. I use 2 methods actually, and the one that works for me, the two of the methods work for me perfectly. But for this tutorial purpose, I'll be using the first one, and that is 36 divided by 4 minus 0.5. 36 divided by 4 will give me 9 inches, minus 0.5, that will give me 8.5 inches. So I'll start my marking from this edge here, and I'll mark my 8.5 across to the center back. And I'll connect it. So this is my chest line here. This is my chest line. Also, it is also known as the arm side line or arm side. That is where we're going to measure our bust circumference. That's where we're going to put our bust measurement. So now, I will start working on the center front. And I'll start, the next thing to get out now is my shoulder measurement on this pattern, on this block here. Both the center front and the center back. My shoulder measurement is 15 inches. Divided by 2, that will give me 7.5 inches. I will start from here and I will measure inward, 7.5 inches. And I'll take it down to 7 here, to the chest line, 7.5 inches. And I'll go to the back as well. From the center back here, I'll measure my 7.5 inches also. Now, having done that, the next thing to do is to get our neck width out.